Oh, I don't want any water. Good morning. Talking to myself. The thing about streaming from Zoom is you never actually know when you're live. So hello. You caught me talking to myself. Good morning. Welcome to Let's Go Limitless. I am Joanne and I am your guide here. I just had to share my journey. That's all I'm doing. Nienka, good morning, darling. How are you today? How are you today? Let me put in my... I'm actually really hungry today. My stomach might start a rumbling. Rumbling. Let's see if... Rachel from Australia. Good evening. Good evening, Mark. How are you? Thank you all for being here. I'm going to pin this. If you're here, can you do me a favor and like the stream, please? Hopefully you're just awake, Nienka. What time is it with you? Where are you again? Remind me. I don't retain a lot of information. I retain what I need to retain in the moment, and then it just flies away. Flies away, it does. I need repetition to remember things. How's everybody doing? How was your full moon eclipse? Gonna do dragon cards today, but I'm not gonna keep scrolling up and down the chat. So what we're gonna do is, if you want a card, you're just gonna have to keep spamming. You're gonna have to keep spamming the chat until I can see you, because I want to be able to interact with people as well, and scrolling isn't any good. So if you would like, it was intense, Mark. The energy is still like really high. Jenny, good beautiful day to you. How are you today? You're in Holland. Of course, Nienka. 10:13. Okay, Nienka. You're going to use the big cards for one card. If anybody comes in, you've bought a deck of cards, you haven't had a 3-card reading, by all means, let me know. Would you like your 3 cards today, Jenny? Please remind me. Okay, we're going to Nienka first. Oh, how do you want to pull your shoulders back? Why is that? You need a big stretch. You need a big stretch, honey. Oh, yay. This is a lovely card. I love this one, Nienka. Beautiful card for the day. So, you are getting Threadweaver of Joy. This card is a radiant affirmation of joy as sacred medicine. Now, I was very blessed to... I have a little birthday coming up. A little one. And I was away go-karting. And what else did we do? We did go-karting, and we did the Segway, and then we did a meal, and there was like 19 of us, and we just had so much fun. And one of my beautiful friends, you might know her, Kerry from Galartic, she bought me a pair of Care Bear Crocs, and they are just like the funnest shoes, footwear I've ever had. And I put them on this morning, and just wearing them makes me happy. Just makes me happy. This card is kind of reminding me of this. So, is there something that you can wear that makes you happy, Nienka, today? Do you have a bright top? I'm seeing yellow for some reason. Or is there something just like, you know, a little bit silly? Is there something a little bit like silly that you can just wear? Like, for example, one of my friends made a comment one day about she was doing something really hard and she wanted a tufty badge, and nobody's gonna get this, okay? Nobody's gonna get this unless you were like, unless you're around about my age and you were brought up in Britain. Unless you tufty club all over the world, did you? It was like a little road safety club. Anyway, I went and bought her the badge but I haven't seen her to give her it yet. But just, you know, little things like that. Like just something little that just like makes you just feel that kind of childlike awe. Because joy is medicine, and that's what this card is saying to you today. Do something joyful because it will absolutely benefit you today, Nienke. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Oh, thanks, Mark. Saturday. I'm a fishy. I'm a Pisces baby. Cloudy today. Oh, it was cloudy, sorry, on the lunar eclipse. Takes me a while. Me, Julie! How are you, Julie? Are you well? Yeah, go to the beach. Oh, that sounds phenomenal. Will you get on the water, Nienke? I imagine it's still quite cold there, the water, is it? Is the water still cold? The beach, Holland. I don't know what sea is because I am ignorant to geography. I'm geography ignorant. Mark, this is a card for you. What card do we have for our Mark today? If you're here and you haven't already, can you pop a little like? I would appreciate it. No, not that one. This one. Ooh, harmonic boundaries, Mark. For those of you in Australia, I suppose this is more a card for tomorrow. Or maybe it's resonated for your day today. I want to read this that it says here, Mark. So I'm the resonance between strength and serenity. My harp strings not to please the world, but to remind you of the power of alignment within. Each string holds a choice. When plucked with intention, it creates harmony. When left unguarded, it falls into dissonance. Learn that no can be the softest, sweetest note in your song, allowing patience to shape your melody. Hold your center, and the world will dance to your true rhythm. Is there somewhere you're saying yes where you should be saying no? Because when we do things that we don't want to do out of obligation or I don't know, whatever it might be, it probably doesn't make us happy or make us feel joyful. In fact, it can actually lead to resentment. Not that I'm saying you resent anybody now, Mark, but I'm just speaking in general terms for when we do things we don't want to do, right? So this is just a little reminder that you can say no to keep your own balance, to keep your own harmony. Take what resonates, leave the rest, Mark. Integrity, absolutely. A short dip, Nienke. Yeah. So I'm not going in line. I'm just going to pick up whoever I see. So you're just going to have to keep spamming the chat for a card, okay? I'm not going to go in order today because I want to be able to interact with all you beautiful people. Billy. New Zealand's a little bit later. Is it 11:20? You do know that the clocks are going to change here at the end of this month and I'm going to be all at pot again. Billy, card for our Billy. I'm singing a lullaby for whatever reason, Billy. It's a bit strange. Go to sleep. Activating higher wisdom. There's your beach, Nienke. Activating higher wisdom. Okay, so as the sun goes down, well, it'll have gone down for you today in New Zealand. I feel that that's the sun going down rather than coming up. there is something for you to learn in your dream time tonight, Billy. If you can just be open to, because sometimes, a lot of people say, I don't remember my dreams, right? I believe everybody dreams all the time, but sometimes we just don't remember them. We're not supposed to. But with intention, Billy, you can write down or tell yourself before you go to sleep, I will remember my dream. And then as soon as you get up in the morning, maybe you have a pen and a bit of paper and just write down like a few words. And often what I find is as you start like writing words more and more and more, more and more the dream comes back. So, yeah, this is like there's definitely some wisdom. If you've been asking for answers to something, I believe that it's maybe coming in dream time. And so you can also then use like a dream, a dream book of interpretations to then maybe get the answer to your message. Or you can, what I would prefer you did was figure out what the dream meant for yourself. So take what resonates, leave the rest. 10:20. You're only 11 hours ahead. No, 13. I can't count. You want to forget your dream? Wipe it. Wipe it from your memory, Nienka. Where are we? Janie. Janie's spamming. Do you want your 3 cards? Because you bought a deck. A little drink of something. Beer. I'm on the beer. Is it too early? It's ginger beer. No alcoholic. Although, has anybody drank tequila to get rid of parasites? On a total different note. Seen this woman on Facebook. And she's talking about how if you drink, now I don't drink, I've been off alcohol for a long, long time. But she's talking about how tequila, and listen, don't take this from me. Don't go away and get absolutely smashed and say that you're just killing parasites, right? Don't blame the Joanne. Don't blame the Joanne for this information. Of course, Janie. Has anybody ever drank tequila? Apparently it's got to be on an empty stomach and you just do one first thing in the morning and then you have things coming out of you. Well, tequila is Scotch wine. That's funny, Mark. You make me laugh. I'm just thinking, like, gotta get on with your day, ain't you? So I think I would get a little bit drunk if I had a whole shot of tequila first thing in the morning, being a sober person. I definitely wouldn't be able to drive my son to school. Imagine me coming in here. I'm just on the tequila, guys. Just killing parasites. Promise. Jamie. This is a cool card too. Okay. Titan's Embrace. Love this card. This is about being like holding the space, but holding your space. So I feel for you, this is representing you today, Janie. So it's about being present, and within that there's healing. It's almost like I don't really want to interact with the outer world today. This is what I'm kind of feeling with this card. But when you do, you don't really have to interact in a way that you're exchanging energy. You can just keep this real, like, groundedness in presence. The card says, true power lies not in dominance, but in presence. I am here, grounded, vast and open. Be the hearth, speak with soul, laugh like firelight. The world needs your warmth, not your perfection. Feast, feel, play. Your grounded joy is your greatest gift to others. But there's something about just like being really deep in presence today, and not being affected by anything outside of that presence. Take what resonates, leave the rest as always, Jenny. Billy, no, but I do Sweet Annie, which is wormwood in tea form. Okay. Yeah, I know wormwood as well. I was just interested because it's interesting, isn't it? Because tequila has a dead worm at the bottom. It's almost like they're telling you. It kills the worms. Used to like a tequila. And for whatever reason, I don't know, it just tasted better in Mexico from the free bar at the pool. Oh, I'm just thinking about, like, if people were drinking that in the water, I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to think about what was in that water. Oh, I love that, Janie. I feel like getting in the garden tomorrow, actually. Hopefully the sun will be out. Fabulous. Gum Spirit is the best. That is, what's it called here? Turpentine. We use it here to clean paint off paintbrushes, Mark. Paint stripper. But I know that you need the pure stuff. Yeah. Anybody else like a card? Let's see. Rachel's, are you still here? Rachel's 4050. Turpentine. Terps. Yeah, we use it as paint stripper. Okay, Rachel. This one's for you. What are we doing for just a card for the moment now, please, for Rachel's 4050? Yeah. Oh, that's the other one, Mark. Yeah, I wouldn't drink. I wouldn't drink something that I've probably drank worse, actually, thinking about it. Hi, Ruth. Good, beautiful day. You made it. How are you today? How's things? Cosmic Visionary, Rachel's 4050. I feel what this card is about, you've been thinking about kind of what you want to do in the future. Whether it's something you want to create or, you know, it's a vision that you have of the future. And what this card is saying is, like, don't put off for tomorrow what you can do today, is what I'm hearing in my head. So does it have to be a future vision? Can it not be, like, can you not make moves right now, is what I'm saying. I believe we're in this limitless energy. So if we're always mañana, tomorrow, I can't do this now, something's stopping me, blah, blah, blah. There's always something you can do to bring your vision to life, whether it's just writing it down, creating a vision board, you know, doing some affirmations, whatever it is. I want you to bring it into this moment. I feel like I want you to do it now, rather than always kind of like, oh, that's in my future, because let's be honest, the future doesn't exist. Okay. All that exists is this very moment, and you can absolutely do something in this moment. So do it now. Whatever it is, do something now to make it happen, if that's what you truly want. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Meet Julie Henderson. Julie Henderson. Julie. No, this one. No. Ooh, decisions. Oh, that's interesting. You're also getting harmonic boundaries, Julie. Julie Henderson. I'm hearing somebody or something is playing on your heartstrings with this card. And because something or a situation or person, whatever it is playing in your heartstrings. You're kind of being led. You're being led in a direction that perhaps you've had resistance to, and the resistance isn't because you know, it's something that's uncomfortable and you want to get comfortable being uncomfortable. The resistance is because you actually know that it's probably not right for you. You know, it's probably not the right thing to be doing, but it's almost like you're going along with it because, you know, it's pulling on your heartstrings. So, if you can't say no, you can say, let me get back to you. Let me think about it. If you can't say no straight away, but this is kind of your sign to really feel into why you're doing what you're doing. You know, is there a little bit of manipulation there perhaps? Only you will know that. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Cosmic Joker. Steve. You're Steve, I know Steve. Steve from Patreon, Steve. That's Steve. YouTube's always really, like any of kind of social media platforms are always a little bit strange. People tend to have different names all over the place and it does confuse me a little bit. But are you Steve? Steve? Let me know if you're Steve, Cosmic Joker. Or another Steve. And what would you like me to call you? Cosmic Joker or Steve? And if you're Cosmic Joker 1, how many of you are there? Yay! Steve. You're Steve. Lovely to see you here. How you doing, Steve? Let's do a card for Steve. Steve. Energy in this present moment. Message for Steve. This one right here. Nice. Steve, you're getting ocean light. Ocean light card calls you into alignment with renewal and inner clarity. It represents flowing with natural cycles rather than resisting them, trusting the wisdom of the tides of life. Trusting the wisdom of the tides of life is the statement that I would really like you to focus on with regards to the message you're getting. The ebbs and the flows, the good and the bad. Oh dear. This lighthouse, Steve, it could be a representation of you, but I feel you're more this dragon. Like, look how calm this dragon is, right? It's very calm. It's almost like at one with the water. It's almost like there's no difference in the dragon and the water, right? It's almost like you want to be the lighthouse that is this guiding light that is, you know, saving people from crashing on the shore. But is this who you used to be? And is this who you choose to be now? Does this serve you now? Is what I would like you to ask yourself. When you can just be the flow, you can be the ebb and the flow. Take what resonates, leave the rest. It is really good to have you here. You're very welcome, Julie. Ruth, you need to just keep spamming the chat if you're wanting a card and I haven't given you one already, please. I'm only here for the next maybe 15 minutes. I need to go get something to eat. I'm a little bit hungry. I'm hungry today. Woke up with a rumble in my tummy. But at least I slept last night. I've been awake from 12 o'clock the night before. A little bit of a challenging day when you haven't had any sleep, huh? It's all good. It's all good. Ruth. Thanks, Ruth. Ruth, I'm going to admin you. You don't have to do anything. I'm just making you moderator, okay? You don't have to do anything. Don't panic. Julie Walsh, hello you. How are you? Lovely to see you. Right, we're doing a Ruth. We're doing a card for Ruth. That's what I mean. Oh, this one here. Popping out. Nice. Ruth, you're getting Sacred Hearth. Sacred Hearth. The hearth is, or certainly was in years gone by, you know, when people would gather around the hearth, when they never gathered around the TV or gathered around phones, you know, when families tended to spend time with each other, they gathered around the fire, they gathered around the hearth, which was known as the heart of the home. And this is representing, you know, metaphorically, energetically speaking, you as the heart of the home. Okay. It speaks of balance between service and self, between learning and teaching, and between nurturing and creating. This card calls you to honor the sacredness of everyday acts, from preparing food to tending the earth, from studying mysteries to crafting beauty with your hands. But there's something in this about you being the heart of the home for the people round about you. You know, that think about the comfort that would bring with people being together and being warmed around a fire. I mean, I'm talking about from Scotland, maybe not necessarily where you are in the world, because you're probably needing anything but heated up with a fire. But yeah, that is what this is representing, and it's representing you in this moment now for this day. So you being the place where people can come and get that warmth and that nurturing and that community and that love. Take what resonates, leave the rest, beautiful. Yay, good night, beautiful Billy. I love you. Thank you for being here. Julie Walsh, how are you, my love? How are you? How are you? Thank you, Mark. Mark comes back in every video and puts a heart on. I appreciate you, Mark. Thank you so much. I see everybody's comments. I go into, because if somebody is taking the time to like or to write a comment, I'm gonna take my time to make sure I read them. Well, I'll do it just now. Julie Walsh. Will you stay for cards, Julie? Julie. Hi, Gisela. And will you stay for cards, Julie? Julie. Julie. That's a mic, by the way. You can't see it. You're going to wonder why I'm like, Julie, are you still here, Julie? Julie, are you staying for a card? Let me know. Is she gone? Is she here? What's she doing? Julie. Yes, you're staying. Okay, good. Card for Julie, please. Nice. Julie, your card is Ancient Sanctuary. You're reminded that wisdom does not always roar. Sometimes it flies on silent wings and lands softly within your bones. Okay, what I'm feeling with this card for you personally in the moment is that perhaps you feel like you're not heard unless you raise your voice. You're not heard unless you shout. And this card is asking you perhaps to make a different approach. I heard something from somebody which I thought was so beautiful. They told me that their father had never shouted at them, ever, in their whole life. Never raised his voice. In fact, what he did when he wanted to get this person to listen to him was he whispered. He actually took his voice down, because what that did in turn was make that person lower their voice and really listen. And I feel there's something in this for you. I feel there's something in this for you, Julie. Perhaps make a change. Perhaps make a change. Because I feel like I'm fed up of shouting. I'm fed up of raising my voice because I'm still not being properly heard. So perhaps you whisper instead. Take what resonates, leave the rest, beautiful Julie. I love you. It's always, always beautiful to see you here. Okay, spam me if you haven't had a card. Let me know from now on in the chat. Hi Heidi, how you doing? I have maybe room for another two. So the next two people to put card in the chat, please. We'll do them, and then I'm going to head off and get something to eat for the day. Well, for the morning. And there's a bit of a delay. So I'm patiently waiting. I'm gonna patiently wait. Patiently shuffle my big mass of cards. Yes, Gisela, you can. And one more. Hello, Emma Hughes. Good, beautiful day to you, my beautiful friend, sister. Next person to write card in the chat. So we're going to do Gisela. Gisela. You're welcome, Julie. Sleep well. Sweet dreams, honey. Right, Gisela, what are we doing? What are we doing with you today? What are we doing with you? Did somebody used to say that to you, Gisela? Like, oh, what are we going to do with you? That's a strange thing for me to say. That's why I feel like it didn't come from me. Okay. Yeah, there's a wee change there. There's a wee little change in the message that wanted to come through. Mountain spirit. Challenges are not barriers, but invitations to deepen strength and strength and presence. Oh, really? See? If it was a person in particular and they've passed, it's maybe just like a little, like somebody just saying, like, you know, I'm here, giving you a little bit of an acknowledgement they're still round about you, because it was just a really interesting thing for me to say. It's not something that would normally come out my mouth, honestly. Anyway, so challenges, not barriers. They're invitations to deepen strength and presence. Okay, so now in your life is not a time to kind of shy away. I do feel like perhaps there have been times where you've walked into rooms and either walked back out again, or maybe held yourself back. Things are changing here, and there's almost like you're getting this kind of like don't care attitude. In fact, I have your t-shirt on today, Emma, that you gave me, and it's like there's a 99% chance that I don't care. That's what my t-shirt says. Cool. There's this carefree attitude coming in whereby you're really not worrying about what other people think about you, and this is really important for you moving forward, for your own perseverance and stability, because perhaps you've allowed people in the past to kind of, you know, barge past you or stand in front of you and, you know, be the one that's saying something, and you've just maybe kind of just, you know, let them do whatever they're doing out of respect. But now this is a time for you to be heard, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the right people hear you or if they don't. It's just important for you at this time to have that presence. And it might not even be that you say anything, but it's just like you're holding the presence in the room, you know. Take what resonates, leave the rest, honey. Okay, Emma, you will be our last card of the day. Gonna grab something to eat before I start my one-to-one sessions today. What are we doing for M today? This. Oh. Resonates. That's good, Gisela. Thank you. This is the opposite for you today, Emma. This is about you staying quiet. Okay. So you are getting Silent Sentinel. This is about witnessing something rather than getting involved in it. Okay, it's about sacred solitude. So it's absolutely the reverse of what I've just said to Giselle. This is about actually removing yourself from situations, being solitary for the day, and just keeping your own company is what this card is feeling. It's about being in the stillness and in the solitude, and reminding yourself who you are in your own. Yeah, it's almost like you're caving, you know, like you've gone into your cave, and that's perfect for a day. Like today is a cave day. Is a cave day. Just to do whatever you want for yourself, and like keeping to keep the strength in your heart for others. But yeah, it's almost the opposite. So take what resonates, leave the rest, beautiful. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all so much. I am going to pop off now. Get something to eat before I start my session work today. I want you all to have the most beautiful day of heaven and earth. I might not be in over the next couple of days. I'll see. I've got some spare time, and I think I would like to get into the garden, all being well. Hopefully the sun will come out, and as long as it's dry. As long as it's dry tomorrow. But I'll see. We'll see. Thank you all for being here. Love you all so much. And have the most beautiful day of heaven and earth.